Adriana Trigiani. She's written 20 books, many of them New York Times bestsellers. She's the host of the You Are What You Read podcast. And I love the whole concept of this podcast because she talks about how impactful books are on our lives. And, I talk about that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Books have changed my life in a way I could never go back to the way I used to be because of books. Adriana, is that really you?
I just love what I'm hearing right off the bat here because, no, it's true. If books are your, how should I say, your kind of your North Star, you're never going to fail.
Well, it's such a gift. And what makes me so sad is that I went so long without reading. Here, I was a kid in school who heard about reading, and I'm sure you've heard this story a number of times, and it's like, oh, that's more work to do.
I wish that reading wasn't presented as a chore to children. I wish it was presented as this glorious world that you get to go into your own soul. I wish it was presented in that way.
Good observation, because it was always, well, this is your homework. So you've got to do your homework. You have to read this book.
Drudge.
And so
Drudgery.
Just like I try to avoid math homework and doing every other bit of homework, it was on that same list of things I wanted to get away from so I could either go outside and play or be on my computer. That is such a great point.
I think it is the first essential thing you do with your children. We lined up to get our library cards from the public library.
Wow.
Because the public library is the institution of thought, intellectual conversation, and I would say spiritual growth in the country. Okay, so as a parent, you make a big deal out of this and you say, we're going to go get our library card. Then they have an identification card in their little wallet and they know that they're counted and that they have access to the portal of thought.
You're describing making reading cool to your kids. It's not the do your homework.
Right.
It's we're going on this special adventure to the library and you get access to this.
And there's so many adventures waiting for you because of these books.
I think the library, if you make that the focus, one of the focuses of your childhood upbringing, look what you can become. Look, you become anything you want.